Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Oh.
You tested it out.
You tested it? Thank you, Dr. Cobble. Always to the rescue. Thank you, Dr. Cobble. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Emerenti Oliphant, and I'm the Director of the Doctorate in Social Work program here at SFA. It is just my honor to welcome all of you on behalf of the School of Social Work and the DSW faculty to this amazing event. This event is video recorded and will be shown across the world as far as Bangladesh and Africa, as far as Ohio, Indiana, Texarkana, Waco, Lufkin, and in Nacogdoches. We'll show it all across the world because we are so proud. I stand here today with utmost gratitude. Gratitude because this started as a dream, and we know we are now sending scholar practitioner leaders into this world where they will make a difference. And we are so proud today. I'm also here with a lot of gratitude because at the School of Social Work, everything is a team effort. So before I honor anyone, I just want to thank the team. And give me a few moments to go through this list. As you know, Dr. Freddie Avant is our leader, and without his support and commitment and availability almost 24/7, we will not have this amazing program. This beautiful event has been put together and planned together with me by Ms. Judy Montgomery. She's there, and she planned this with me. We started about a year ago. We got so excited that you'll all graduate that we started a year ago. We were very excited. And with her, also Ms. Frances Garcia, who is part of the team. She helps us with crisis management. You know her. You know her as our administrative assistant to the DSW students. But she's also helped us. And then Ms. Carol Levine, who's not here, but at the office, keeping that building going as we are here. With all of that said, I want to welcome you to this event, which has been coming for 3 years. We are so excited to have you here. And all of the doctoral students, today is about honoring each of you, your strengths, your resilience, and your achievements. You showed passion and tenacity to make your dream come true. You all came to me 3 years ago and said, I have a dream, and my dream is to have a doctorate. You did it. Congratulations on that. You have completed the journey. So I am telling you now you can relax, but you'll see you can only relax for a few minutes. Typically, you can only relax for a few minutes. We want to welcome you, the doctoral students, and your family and your friends who are here. Because as you will hear, you will not be able to do anything in life without them. We are very honored to have our special guests here. And please give me a moment as I go through the list of our special guests. Dr. Neil Weaver is our president. He's not able to be here, but we do want to recognize him. Then Dr. Jordan Barkley is our provost and executive vice president for academic affairs. I was very excited to see Dr. Barkley made the time this morning to also come to your showcase. And we really appreciate that, Dr. Barkley, and we appreciate your commitment also to social work. Jill Still is our Vice President for University Advancement. Jill Still has been a great supporter of the School of Social Work for many years, and she was responsible for the Buddy Ziegler Endowment that we have at the School of Social Work. And as I said to you earlier, you don't always know it, but you are one of our greatest supporters. Thank you so much. Dr. Dustin Knepp is our Dean of College of Liberal and Applied Arts. We appreciate you, everything you do for our School of Social Work, and we know you will miss us. I do want to give a special welcome and thank you to Dr. Mark Guidry. Dr. Guidry has really supported our doctoral program from day one. He went with us to Austin to do the proposal in front of the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. He went with me, and with Dr. Avant, we did that. If it wasn't for you, Dr. Guidry, I don't think we would have been here today. So we really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Dr. Joyce Johnson is our Associate Dean of our College of Liberal and Applied Arts. Dr. Johnson is one of those people who's just always there for the faculty and students. We could just pick up the phone and she is there for us. And the students come back to me and they say, oh, I saw Dr. Johnson. And so we want to thank you for that, being there for us. Dr. Freddie Avant, I mentioned him before as our team, part of our team. He's our Associate Dean and Director, School of Social Work. And I have said that without him, we would not be a School of Social Work. We appreciate you, Dr. Avant. More of our guests we have outside. We have Dr. Kathleen Bellinger. She's an Emeritus Professor of Social Work, and I'll tell you about her role in a little bit. But she is also one of those pillars of the DSW program. So we are very, very honored also to have the Executive Director for the NASW, which is the National Association for Social Workers, for the Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana chapters. Will Francis here today. He came all the way from Austin to be here with us. That is pretty amazing if somebody comes all the way from Austin to come and be with us, and he's the Executive Director. I do have to tell you something. He's actually the guest of one of our doctoral students, Moet Pradhan, and I think Lauren Ivy Seja also. And so we stole him from them and said, well, if he's coming up here, he needs to be our guest. But he is our guest, and we are very happy to have him here. We have Mickey Gunter here. She's the Director of Graduate Studies at the Office of Research and Graduate Programs. We want to acknowledge her. Heather Catton, who is the Director of the International Programs here. I saw her earlier. I don't see her now, but I know she's here. And then Jennifer Hanlon Patterson, who's been part of our process for a long time. She's the Director of Research and Sponsored Programs. We also have at the back a good friend of the School of Social Work, Rockwell Skidmore, who's the Director of the Student Success Center. They just changed their name to another name, but I know them as the Student Success Center. And we are so honored to have each of you here. Megan Weatherly is also here, one of our very, very good friends. So if I see you, I will say, okay, welcome. Dr. Avant knows, I will go on and on. Same with you, Dr. Cynthia, Dr. Cindy Kilpatrick, who has really helped us. She's the Director of CTL. Why do I name all these people? Why do I do that? We need them. We cannot function without them. So we need to share that. I want to take a moment to honor our DSW faculty members for their work. I spoke about Dr. Avant. We have Dr. Carbajal and Dr. Washington, who are the chairs of the research and capstone committees. And then we also have Dr. Joseph, who just joined us. So he's not a founding member. We don't call him a founding member, but he's working harder than anyone else at the moment. So now we're giving him a lot of work to make up for the founding years. But you are most welcome to be, you're part of our team. The way it works is our students develop a product that is based on research that is really needed, but we don't believe in research for the purpose of research. We believe in research for the purpose of making a difference. And so the students develop their research and implement their research, and then they develop, we call it a capstone, but it's really an academic product or an intervention that will enhance practice. And you will hear some of that a little bit later. For that, they have 2 committee members from School of Social Work, and they have 1 external member. And I do want to acknowledge the external committee members, because they are not from our School of Social Work, but they support us and they put hours in to help our students. And so some of them are here today, and I will just want to acknowledge them. Dr. George Day, he's from the Department of Government and Sociology. Dr. Flora Farrago, she's from the Department of Human Sciences and Professional Studies. Dr. Scott Drury, he is from the Department of Psychology. Dr. Alison Younger from the School of Nursing. Dr. Rosalind Fraser, she's also from the Department of Government and Sociology. Dr. Mario Jimenez from the Department of Language and Cultural Studies. Dr. Erin Bailey, I know Erin is here, School of Nursing. Dr. Michael Kasich, Director of School of Honors. Dr. Rachel Jumper, Department of Human Sciences and Professional Studies. Dr. Muamba, I saw him here. He is from the Department of Allied Health Studies. Dr. Jennifer Perky-Beisel, Department of History. Dr. Kwame Anchibua Kraoke. Dr. Kwame, it's like my last name. I worked so hard on that, but mine is the same. Dr. Kwame, we call him Dr. Kwame, and Dr. Michael Walker from the Department of Psychology. Also Dr. Sarah Sharp, who's not here. Okay, that's all my acknowledgements. Thank you for giving me the time to acknowledge everyone. So let me tell you just a little bit about the School of Social Work journey. It started as a dream a long time ago. Isn't that Dr. Bellinger and Dr. Avant? Many years ago, it started as a dream when Dr. Avant and several other colleagues saw the need for a doctoral program in rural areas. In 2012, Dr. Avant then appointed Dr. Kathleen Bellinger to chair the committee who explored either a DSW or a PhD for a doctoral program. She traveled everywhere. She went to Waco, she went to Austin, took me with her. She traveled across Texas to find out, should we have a DSW, which is a practice doctorate, or a PhD? And so then she made a recommendation in 2014 that we need to start a DSW program. Dr. Avant wrote the initial proposal. I built on that, developed that further, and we worked with Dr. Guidry to get that approved. And guess what? In 2023, we started our first cohort, and here we are today. What an amazing adventure. The founding faculty worked very hard, and then Dr. Joseph joined us to have a quality program. And I know we have one of the best programs. You know, I served on CSWE Board of Accreditation, so I get calls from all over the country. Tell us how to have your DSW program. They call me, they ask me, how do you do this? How do you have these excellent capstones? How do you have students doing 20 plus conference presentations when they're busy with their studies? I don't know, but I know we work hard to get to that point. Here we are today, honoring you and our first cohort who will be scholar practitioners and who will shape the profession. So I'm almost done. Remember earlier, my students, I said to you, you can relax. Do you remember that? Did you relax? Well, that's over now. You cannot relax anymore because you will not believe this. You've relaxed enough. We, the DSW faculty, decided to give you one more assignment before you graduate. Are you ready for that? One more assignment. Okay, you are ready? I don't care, I'm giving it to you anyway. This is perhaps the most important assignment that you'll get. You have worked very, very hard for your DSW. And I'm looking at you and I realize the challenges so many of you had, the strengths, the excitement, the accomplishments, but you have worked so hard to get your DSW. This is your assignment. Now, let the DSW work for you. Let the DSW work for you. It will open doors for you. It will help you to publish, to present at conferences, to network with others, to serve on committees, to manage agencies. But most of all, it will help you to lead the profession and to work in an interprofessional context, and it will put you on the front line as scholar practitioners. You will be on the front line, and you will help the most vulnerable people and communities. And I'm going to end with a few words from my own experience. As I was writing this, of course, I reflected on what this meant to me when 32 years ago I received my doctorate in social work. And there's two things I remember that I really want you to take with you. First is, I am forever grateful to God for the opportunity of education. Forever grateful to God for the opportunity of education. It is so important, but it comes with tremendous responsibility. And the second is, I'm always reminded that I stand on the shoulders of others, my parents, my son, who's here today, and I hope you do the same. Remember, you stand on the shoulders of others. So as you move forward now, and next year you will not be coming to class every Friday, remember, with your education, please, please stay humble. Stay humble. And remember that SFA School of Social Work is your forever home in your career. Thank you.
Do we all need to stand? I don't think we do. Before I make a few comments to the students, I want to acknowledge that, yes, I am deeply saddened by the imminent loss of social work from our college. The faculty and staff know that they have been my personal social worker, as I have often come and visited. And I expect to hold on to that little office in the back, by the way. It's a good place to escape. So I arrived in the fall of 2022, and the 14 of you might remember that just a few short months after I arrived, you did too. Some of you preceded me at this institution, having done undergraduate and master's work here. Some of you came here new like I did. But we all were over there in the social work building in the, I guess, January of 23, and I talked about the journey that was ahead and the sacrifices that you would make and the challenges that you would experience. And in fact, you have dealt with many challenges. Some of you have dealt with personal or family health challenges, loss, long drives, right? Arduous and challenging nights and weekends, studying, reading, serving, engaging, etc. Not to mention the financial commitment that all of you have made. And yet, despite, or perhaps because of those challenges, you have well earned the new position and degree that you will soon receive. I congratulate you for your academic success. I've had the opportunity to engage with you, to attend presentations, conferences, poster sessions, and I have been richly blessed by being able to learn from you and from the research and action that you have taken. I want to tell you that you've traveled across not just Texas but the U.S. and even internationally to present your research, to engage with other scholars. You have been deeply and well prepared to now become the scholars and experts in your field that you have been engaging and mingling with. That is a high expectation for you. You now, with what will be the doctorate degree bestowed upon you, you have the expectation and the responsibility to lead and guide others. Unlike some of your future peers who have PhDs, who have been trained in research, you have been trained not just in research, but to apply your research. That is unique from many of your future and perhaps current colleagues. You have the responsibility to lead in bestowing and guiding in the attainment of knowledge, but perhaps equally important, if not more, in the application of that knowledge. You have the responsibility to guide others as they then will learn and apply their knowledge to change their communities and the world just as you have and will. I know that you come from many places and you will go many places. Some of you already have tenure track jobs. We welcome colleagues from other campuses and institutional systems. There's a couple of you that already have tenure track jobs lined up for about a month. So good luck. You've got courses to prepare, syllabi to write, exams to make, right? Welcome to the club. I also want you to recognize that despite the challenges that you have faced over these last 3 years, your faculty and staff have also faced challenges, and yet they have continued to work to guide and to mentor you in your path. May you do the same. May you be that individual who reaches out to help others on their path. As you do so, you will be richly blessed, as they are. I congratulate you for your success. I thank you for choosing SFA. It's been an honor to get to know you even from afar and to be able to find joy in your success. So thank you again for SFA, and thank you for setting the bar high, because I recognize that this first class of this first cohort, you are the ones that have established the pattern for those who will come after you. Maintain your connections. Your relationships will be immensely valuable to you throughout your career. So keep your friendships that you have developed with each other and maintain your relationships with your mentors. They will continue to be able to serve as your mentor. And I congratulate you once again. Thank you.
And now we're going to recognize the DSW students, starting with, we're going to give them a pin. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Doctorate Cohort and a surprise, actually. I have no idea what the surprise is, so it's top secret. Christy Alecki. Christy is a clinical social worker and a United States Navy veteran, an experience she credits with broadening her worldview and informing her understanding of leadership, power, dynamics, and institutional cultures. She specializes in trauma-informed social work practice, qualitative research, technology-enhanced pedagogy. Christy has presented her work internationally and is developing innovative models that integrate practice, research, and technology. Christy will begin a new role, yay, as an assistant professor of social work at Texas A&M University, Central Texas in January 2026. Congratulations. Yes. Christy's research and capstone project, Adult Sexual Grooming, Development of Comprehensive Social Work Practice Model, introduces a multi-level social work framework for identifying, preventing, and responding to adult sexual grooming within rigid power structures. The project draws on a qualitative analysis of 116 narratives. That was a lot for a qualitative study. So she's incorporating structural coding and trauma-informed theory. The resulting adult sexual grooming practice model, ASGPM, integrates concepts of coercive control, contradictory consent culture, boundary blurring behaviors, and institutional betrayal. The capstone translates complex qualitative findings into an applied, this is what Dr. Knapp said, recursive model designed for real-world social work settings. The project introduces a new practice language and provides conceptual clarity to support prevention, intervention, and long-term systemic change. Christy Alecki.
Thank you, Dr. Alvarado.
Sure. Here.
Stephen F. Austin State University of Texas System School of Social Work is giving this award, which says the Doctorate in Social Work, the first cohort, Christy M. Estes, in honor of your doctoral journey as a scholar practitioner in social work, December 4th, 2025.
Kalisha Lacey Evans. Lacey is a licensed clinical social worker whose passion lies in strengthening rural families and supporting children with special needs. She has built her career across hospice, home health, school social work, mental health, and community outreach. She remains actively involved in initiatives that connect families with critical support. Her journey reflects resilience, purpose, and a strong commitment to service-driven research. Lacey continues to advocate for solutions that empower vulnerable populations and strengthen the fabric of rural communities. Lacey's research study, titled Bridging the Gap, a needs assessment on the needs of collaborative support model for rural children with special needs, explores the experiences of parents raising children with special needs in rural Texas, where long travel distances, limited providers, and gaps in healthcare, education, and community resources create significant strain. In response to her findings, she developed the Collaborative Rural Care Support Model, a framework designed to integrate healthcare providers, educational institutions, community agencies, and family support systems within a coordinated network tailored to the unique challenges of rural communities. This model prioritizes rotating specialists, telehealth access, parent support groups, and expanded funding pathways to ease burdens on families, improve communication across systems, and ensure timely access to essential care. Lacey. Lauren Ivy Saja. Lauren, a Nacogdoches native, licensed clinical social worker, a board-approved supervisor, has demonstrated a sustained record of scholarship, professional engagement, and leadership in social work. She co-authored a peer-reviewed journal article titled Preliminary Efficacy of the Transdiagnostic EMDR Negative Affect Protocol, published in the Journal of EMDR Practice and Research in 2024. Her presentations span local, state, national, and international platforms, covering topics such as maternal burnout, professional identity, ethical self-care, women's leadership, and the educational rights of foster children. In recognition of her scholarly excellence and professional impact, she was named the College of Liberal and Applied Arts Outstanding Social Work Doctorate Student in 2025. Her work demonstrates a strong commitment to ethical practice, service to vulnerable populations, and the advancement of the social work profession. Lauren's mixed methods research study titled Maternal Burnout in Deep East Texas, an exploratory study examined maternal burnout among mothers in Deep East Texas. Results indicated that 61% of participants reported moderate to severe burnout. 97% reported depression, with depression accounting for 40% of the variance in burnout. Anxiety compounded these effects, and each additional child significantly increased burnout likelihood, with mothers describing the mental load as never getting to turn it off. Based on her findings, she developed a comprehensive group intervention titled Restoring Balance, a group for mothers. Through Restoring Balance, mothers will learn to accept their experiences, embrace the challenges and joys of motherhood, and reconnect with authenticity and purpose. Lauren. Katie Mungia. Katie is a licensed clinical social worker. Since beginning the doctoral program, she has served as Associate Project Director of Better Together Nacogdoches, an organization funded by the Hogg Foundation for Mental Health to develop innovative solutions promoting mental health and wellness in Nacogdoches County. Katie has served as chair of the National Association of Social Workers in Deep East Texas since the summer of 2025, and the same year she was nominated as a founding member of the Nacogdoches Hunger-Free Community Coalition through an intensive training and support program offered by Baylor University's Collaborative on Hunger and Poverty. Most importantly, ready, Katie? While completing her doctoral program, Katie gave birth to her son, Oliver. Although continuing coursework throughout pregnancy and the postpartum period presented challenges, Katie is proud of this accomplishment and of the example set for her children by persevering and prioritizing education. And even with all those numerous activities she has done, She managed to present her doctoral research at state, national, and international conferences. The last one was in Oslo, Norway, actually. Yes. Katie's research titled A Mixed Method Study of Ethical Dilemmas for Bilingual Spanish-English Mental Health Professions draws on the experiences and insights of Spanish-English bilingual mental health professionals across Texas to identify ethical challenges unique to bilingual practice, as well as the resources and strategies they use to address those challenges. Katie identified that access to quality and culturally appropriate translations of many text resources used in mental health practice, as well as access to a network of other bilingual mental health professionals, were the two most critical resources to support bilingual mental health professionals. This is actually what gives them the ability to practice confidently within the ethical guidelines and principles of their professions. Katie looks forward to continuing her efforts to support bilingual mental health professionals through research development, and advocacy. She has begun developing an online resource hub for bilingual mental health professionals to connect and share their text resources, hosting her website, munguiamentalhealth.com. You should visit that website. Katie.
Before I start to introduce the next set of graduates, I want to just say thank you so much to the support system. You all are really their reasons why, as you see up here. And so now I will begin introducing the graduates. Jasmine Cobb. Jasmine is a licensed clinical social worker, council-approved supervisor, grief educator, founder of Visual Healing Therapeutic Services, PLLC, where she provides psychotherapy, grief education, and culturally grounded healing programs that reach communities well beyond East Texas. She serves as faculty of the University of Texas of Tyler School of Medicine and also co-facilitates UT Tyler's Interprofessional Education Death Over Dinner Initiative, fostering transformative dialogue about mortality among medical, nursing, pharmacy, and social work learners. Her grief education scholarship has been featured in NASW's Social Work Advocates magazine. She has delivered presentations that connect diverse audiences in new ways of understanding grief. She has recently been invited to serve as vice chair of the Students and New Professionals Committee and for the Association for Death Education Counseling, and I've learned that that's called ADEC. And so she, this year, Jasmine was honored with the Community Image Award for Best Fitness, Health, and Wellness Professional and the Community Achievement Award for paving the way for mental wellness. Her research and capstone study, Implementation of Thanatology Education in Social Work, a mixed method study of HBCU MSW students, investigates how social work programs prepare graduate students to engage in death, dying, grief, and loss in culturally responsive ways. Her research findings were used to inform the development of an evidence-based intervention to strengthen grief and thanatology education in social work curricula. Her capstone resulted in an 8-week curriculum grounded in transdisciplinary approach to thanatology education and social work, advances the profession through the concept of thanatological social work. Her curriculum integrates culturally responsive pedagogy, narrative and visual storytelling, simulation-based learning, and theoretical frameworks such as intersectionality and expanded person and environment framework. The ultimate aim of the capstone is to prepare students for competent social work education within our communities. Jasmine Cobb. Congratulations. I'm going to lower this just a little. Nelda Mendoza Rodriguez. Nelda Mendoza Rodriguez is a clinical professor at the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, UTRGV, with over 36 years of experience in social work, which she integrates into her teaching and her research. She earned both her BSW and her Master's of Social Work degree from UTRG. Her research interests include Latino mental health, school social work, and healthcare disparities. And she is also Cohort peer-reviewed publications on Latina caregivers and mental health challenges along the South Texas border. Nelda has secured funded research projects in addressing social determinants of health and reducing barriers to mental health care. And she has presented at national and state conferences on topics such as juvenile justice, mental health access, caregiver dynamics, COVID mental health needs in K-12 schools. Professor Rodriguez is a licensed master social work. Through her scholarship and service, she continues to advocate for culturally responsive practice, interdisciplinary collaboration, and the elevation, of school social work as a vital component of student well-being. Her research, her doctoral capstone, Exploring School Administrators' Understanding of Social Workers as Mental Health Providers, reflects on her commitment to interdisciplinary collaboration and mental health advocacy. Her study examines school administrators' perceptions and understanding of social workers as mental health providers in K-12 schools, focusing on how those perceptions influence their utilization of social workers in district schools. Her research also emphasizes the importance of leadership engagement and standardized role definitions to reduce ambiguity and improve mental health service delivery in schools. Nelda's capstone in evidence-based professional development training for administrators addresses gaps in awareness, role confusion, and systemic challenges and aims to promote better integration of social workers into school-based mental health systems, specifically as mental health providers to students to increase well-being and equity. Nelda Mendoza Rodriguez. You ready, Miss Lenola? Lenola Wyatt Taylor. Ms. Lenola Wyatt Taylor is a social work educator and researcher who serves as an assistant professor right here in the social work department at Stephen F. Austin State University. She holds a bachelor's degree in marketing and management, a master of social work from SFSAU, and is a licensed master of social work. Lenola Wyatt Taylor is a dedicated social work educator and professional committed to advancing international social work and fostering global partnerships. Lenola's leadership is recognized in her role coordinating events and programs along the Council of Guyanian Association of Dallas-Fort Worth and former mayor of Kumasi, West Ghana, the Honorable Sam Hine. She is respected for her ability to bring diverse stakeholders together around common goals. Her work embodies the values of service, global citizenship, and transformative diplomacy. The research and capstone professional development workshops, Surviving and Thriving, an exploration of the impact of retention and completion for college African American male undergraduates, investigates how internalized racism affects the educational experiences, persistence, and graduation rates among African American male college students. The research capstone will be shared with faculty, staff, community organizations to equip each with culturally responsive practices that lessen the effects of internalized racism and support the transition from surviving to challenging educational environments to thriving in inclusive and affirming ones. Lenola Wyatt Taylor.
Cannot do anything without Ms. Francis and the DSW faculty, so thank you both. Tatiana Barrios. Tatiana is a clinical case manager with Arrow Child and Family Ministries, providing trauma-informed, strength-based services to children in foster care. She has extensive experience working within rural schools, focusing on at-risk first generation and youth across East Texas. She previously worked as a site coordinator at Communities in Schools of Northeast Texas, where she was responsible for case management, academic support, and social and emotional learning interventions. Tatiana presented her research at the SFA Women and Gender Studies Research Symposium. Tatiana's research and capstone project focuses on the development of the practice model for social workers serving marginalized families. The triad model is trauma-informed, right-based, inclusive advocacy development practice intervention. The model was presented at a local conference and presented to social workers in order to refine it for implementation. Thematic analysis of the practitioner's feedback guided refinements to the model's content, accessibility, and training procedures. Tatiana Barrios. Tapsili Lukele. Tapsili Lukele is a social work educator, a researcher, and community practitioner with a decade of university teaching and leadership experience. She previously served as head of the social work department at Eswatini Medical Christian University in Africa. During her doctoral studies, she delivered multiple conference presentations on gender-based violence, culture, and community-driven interventions. She also volunteered at Hope Center Food Pantry and other community-based initiatives that support vulnerable families in East Texas. Tapsili's research and capstone title is Empowering Professionals Working with Women Experiencing Gender-Based Violence in Eswatini. Using an intervention approach, she designed and implemented a much-needed workshop for social workers, psychologists, counselors, and selected traditional and church leaders. These workshops enhance the understanding of gender-based violence as a systemic issue, the long-term impact of trauma, ethical engagement with survivors, interagency collaboration, and culturally grounded approaches to prevention. Tapsili Lukele. Chanel Oliver. Chanel Oliver is a community residential care social worker at Michael DeBakey Veterans Affairs Medical Center. She has 15 years of experience in social work. Chanel is a leader in the profession. She serves on the Women's Rights Committee for the NASW Texas, presented at several conferences, including the 49th Annual National Institute on Social Work and Human Services in Rural Areas, and she was a special guest on the Avenues the Social Services podcast. Chanel's research title is The Color of Care, Listening to the Voices of Black Mothers in Healthcare Settings. She explored the lived experiences of Black mothers in healthcare settings to identify their challenges and to develop actionable mother-centered solutions. 553 Black mothers shared their experiences. Chanel developed Kindred Cradle. It's a multimedia digital toolkit designed to empower Black mothers with culturally responsive, evidence-based resources. The toolkit includes advocacy scripts, birth plan templates, mental health resources, and a non-emergency AI assistant to support informed decision-making and self-advocacy. Chanel Oliver. Amber Youngblood. Amber serves as the Executive Director of Junior Achievement of Angelina County, and in 2026 she will start at a national organization as the Family Center Treatment Supervisor. She has 17 years of experience in mental health, behavioral health, healthcare, education, criminal justice, and nonprofit leadership. Amber presented papers at NASW Texas conferences and helped to establish the Angelina County Early Childhood Brain Development and Champions for Children projects addressing community well-being and early intervention. Amber's research is titled Care Circle 360, an intervention to support parental caregivers of children with mental health diagnoses. Using an intervention approach, the research focused on understanding the burdens experienced by caregivers of children with mental health diagnoses. The findings led to the creation of the Care Circle 360, a multimedia web-based platform designed to provide practice education, self-care tools, and accessible community resources. The intervention was intentionally developed to reduce fatigue, enhance emotional connection, and promote a greater sense of balance and control. Amber Youngblood. Jaquia J.Q. Sylvester. JQ is a strategy advancement advisor at Humana, where she focuses on integrated healthcare and trauma-informed practice. She previously served as Vice President for Impact NRG and led their team to enhance organizational effectiveness. Her expertise in interprofessional work earned her a nationally recognized keynote at the Medicaid Innovations Conference. She also received a distinguished leadership award during African American History Month. JQ's research and capstone is titled Establishing Social Workers into Integrated Care, Creating Competencies for Curriculum Development and Training. 43 social work programs nationally participated as she examined the essential competencies required for social workers to lead and thrive a multidisciplinary healthcare environment. In response to the findings, she designed a series of evidence-informed training modules that can be seamlessly adapted for academic curricula, continuing education program, and professional conferences. JQ Sylvester. Teresa Tove. Teresa Tove served as a program manager at the Texas Health and Human Services Commission and retired in August of 2025 after 20 years of service. 28. It said 28. I said 20 and you said 26. It's really 28. During this time, she was an adjunct faculty member at SFA School of Social Work. In recognition of her exemplary mentorship and leadership in the state of Texas, she received a Lighthouse Award in October 2024. She presented several conference papers, including one at the 49th Annual National Institute on Social Work and Human Services in Rural Areas. Teresa's research and capstone project is titled Racial Healing, the Development of a Professional Learning Community. We are one. She developed an intervention in the form of a professional learning community to create a platform for faith-based healing. This resulted in the establishment of a Christian-centered dialogue and solution-focused strategies to foster healing within congregations affected by historical trauma. The study included pilot testing the intervention and refining it for future implementation when she takes it on a road show across the nation. Teresa Tove. Moet Prodder. Moet taught social work in Bangladesh, and next semester he will join Texas A&M Texarkana as an assistant professor of social work. During his time in the doctoral program, he delivered 25 presentations at conferences. Moet is founding co-chair of the NASW Texas Eco-Social Work Committee. He is also the assistant editor of the inaugural journal for social work scholar practitioners by the School of Social Work at SFA. Moet received the 2024 College of Liberal and Applied Arts Best Outstanding Social Work Doctoral Student Award, as well as the SFA Lumberjacks Awards in the same year. Moet's research and capstone title is Humanity Practice Model, Integrating Humanity and Spirituality into Social Work Practice. The study explored how humanity and spirituality enhance social work practice and promote holistic healing. Through focus group with licensed social workers and clients at the Village NAC, themes emerge reflecting compassion, resilience, belonging, and ethical mindfulness. These themes were used to develop the Humanity Practice Model. Moet Prodder.
everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. Cohort 1, we made it. It's 3 years. I am so honored to speak on behalf of Doctoral Student Organization of Social Workers, SFA School of Social Work, and our dreamers, visionaries, all Cohort 1. And this one is our DSOSW, Doctoral Student Organization, our graduation code. So this afternoon, welcome everyone, the professors, family, friends, students, staff. Thank you for your time. Thank you for supporting us. This program supposed to be live stream, so I miss my family back home, Bangladesh. Everything I accomplish belongs to my family, my parents, my community, my country, and welcoming Nacogdoches. This is the Nacogdoches community, the fantastic community that welcomed me in 2023. That time, I was anxious, I was young, but I was excited. SFA School of Social Work, and the Nacogdoches community helps me all the 3 years in my journey that today I am here. SFA School of Social Work doctoral program is a rigorous, transformative program all over the USA. We have a strong foundation of research and scholarship. It's laid the groundwork of our Cohort 1. We are the pioneer of SFA DSW program. With the chapter comes to close, we move forward, enriched by knowledge, skills, relationships, and shared vision. We define our professions, our journey. Cohort 1, we started as move, then graduate. We are trailblazers, advocates, change agents, committed to advocate social work practice and scholarship. The impact we made, it will ripple beyond the boundaries, across the ocean, creative meaningful change within our communities, lives, individuals, families, and globally. The moment would not be possible without constant support, encouragement, and late night and early morning conversation we shared. This morning, I also woke up with another call. It's 5:30 in the morning. We will remember and honor each other individuals. And today, especially with our provost and all the leadership, a special thanks to Dr. Nape, our dean, and Dr. Joyce Johnston. Thank you for giving your support and time. A special thanks to Dr. Avent and Dr. Oliphant. I miss you. These two pillars made us today we are here. And Dr. Carvajal, Dr. Washington, Dr. Joseph, your gratitude, support, and belief in us, we made it. Our DSW Director, Dr. Emerent Oliphant, your mentorship, reflections, the core of values in social work: service, competency, integrity, friendship. We are grateful for your many ways you support us and help us to grow into our scholar practitioner. Thank you, Will Francis, Executive Director, NASW, Texas, and my colleagues from Texas A&M, Dr. Krish, Dr. Robinson, and Dr. Jennifer, for supporting me. Your presence means a great to me. And with my last few moments, I want to honor my wise voice from our cohort, Miss Lenora White. She did mention graduating from the 3 years DSW program is such a meaningful milestone, made even richer by friends who encouraged and motivated me along the way. I am deeply grateful for the supportive staff, dedicated faculty who challenged, inspired, and believed me through the journey. As we move forward, I carry their wisdom, our shared memories, pride, and gratitude. Here the new beginnings and the staying forever connected, the new Lumberjack family. Thank you, Ms. Nara. Ms. Nelda Rodriguez, she did mention, as I reflected on past 3 years in the DSW program, I see resiliency, dramatic, dedicated, and success. We started the program as individuals, and along the way, we become friends, colleagues, and each other champions. In this time, when life happened, we encouraged each other, found time, laugh, often kind, learned from each other. This program opened possible we once through unreachable, probably towards long-learned inspiration. We embraced and celebrate each other's culture, worldwide difference. And Amber Youngblood, she did mention, my journey through the DSW program at Stephen F. Austin State University has been filled with growth, purpose, deep gratitude for the professors who guided the last 3 years. The experience strengthened me confidence as a leader, reflect my research voice, and reaffirm when I choose social work to serve families and combination and advocacy. Thank you for your voice. We learned not only academic knowledge, but also about ourselves and our resilience. Through balancing work, family, research, personal challenges, everything in between, we discovered that we are strong, we are creative, we are funny, we are committed to the social work profession. Each of us completed a capstone project that reflects not only scholarship, but also our committed to improving lives and strengthening our community. Life is short, but we can start now. Always we try to change the world, but my thinking is we can start change from ourselves. If we try to change ourselves, that we can change the world. During my visit in the National Museum of American History in Washington, D.C., I remember that US means us. Many voices, many stories, many lives. We become US us. As a first generation international student, I have experienced America as welcoming, supportive, and empowering. Today, we are not only celebrating a degree, we are celebrating a calling to service, a calling to humanity, and a calling to rise together. As we step forward, we do so as a scholar practitioner prepared to integrate knowledge, humanity, and action to serve our community with integrity and compassion. Congratulations to my cohort. Thank you again to our family and faculty. Also, our community. Your support, this achievement is yours as well as ours. Today, we are again proved that lumberjack make great social workers. I am closing with a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. Life as if we die tomorrow. Learn as if we are live forever. Exxon Jacks, thank you.
Thank you, Moet, for your kind words. We got emotional, that made us emotional too. It is a bittersweet moment for us. As I said earlier, I'm fortunate to have the best team. We are just an amazing team. And in 2018, the founding members of the DSW faculty started working on all of the syllabi and the content, all the work to make sure everybody can graduate. But we worked on this, and that was in 2018. We're still working on it, and we will work on this forever. But without the faculty, the founding faculty, this would not have been possible. I have talked to Dr. Avant, and we have a surprise for the founding faculty, including you, Dr. Avant. We do have that. We just want to honor each of you, Dr. Cobberhall, Dr. Washington, Dr. Avant, for what you do as a team to really support our students. And as Moet said, it's not only that academic piece, but it's also the professional, the mentorship, the career advising. So I'm going to call Dr. Avant forward, and I am going to give his award. And we just want to say this about Dr. Avant. We know he's our leader, but he's also the one that keeps us reminded of who we are in social work. He's a recognized social worker across the nation and internationally, and he is our role model. And that is what the School of Social Work is built on. Having Dr. Avant as our role model, we stand on his shoulders, as I said earlier. Dr. Avant, thank you for letting us stand on your shoulders. And this says, let me say what it says, because before I go and stand on Dr. Avant's shoulder. Stephen F. Austin State University, University of Texas System, School of Social Work, Doctorate in Social Work, DSW Dr. Freddie Avant, in appreciation of your dedication and commitment to the DSW program, December 4, 2025. Social workers take a lot of pictures because we have to tell the story. We have to tell our story. Next is Dr. Cobberhall, and I want to say this. I have never seen a professor that can make students love statistics. He did it. He did it. Dr. Statistics. He does an excellent job. That smile, they all love statistics. So Dr. Cobberhall, thank you very much for everything you do for our students. and guiding us and making our students love statistics. That is an accomplishment. Thank you, Dr. Cabo. Dr. Stephanie Washington. Dr. Washington, this year I came up with a new word. You know that whole thing where there's a new word? I came up with a new word. Dr. Washington is this amazing AI technology expert. We go to her with everything. And so you know the word chatbot? Okay, so Dr. Washington, Stephanie, I call it now a Stephbot. Dr. Washington, thank you for being our Stephbot in everything we do. We appreciate you.
It's hard being a leader. Okay, I'm going to present Dr. Oliphant. I tell you, I'm glad I got a team. I need to be a little shorter than that. Let's see here. One of the things that I want to say is that I've spent 40 years trying to get to a point of understanding the social work journey. I received a BSW degree, and I talk about social work in terms of you went on a journey, a professional journey. When I did my internship as a BSW student, I went to work, and my supervisor had this beautiful BMW out in the yard. I'm a sophomore. I said, I'm wondering if I'm going to get one of those one of these days. So I chatted with him. He said, Freddie, just get your degree. Then I started thinking about this journey. And what I realized is I wanted the BSW, and I received the BSW. And then I proceeded to work, and I got to MSW. So I'm traveling hard, BSW, MSW, not the car. And then I wanted to get the DSW. There were not many DSWs in the United States. So I went to get the PhD. Now the PhD stands for Powell, Higher, and Deeper. So I never got the DSW. However, I was able to be involved in creating this experience, this journey for other students. So I'm so proud of you all. I never got it, but I do over very much involved in my heart at DSW. Thank you all. Closing remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished faculty, honored guests, families, And most important, our graduating doctorate social work student from Stephen F. Austin State University School of Social Work. That sounds so good. As we conclude today's ceremony, we come together not only to recognize academic excellence, but to celebrate resiliency, leadership, and the unwavering commitment to service that define the SFA spirit and the social work way. Lumberjacks are known for their strengths, their steadfastness, and purpose, and today our DSW graduate embodies all those three. This journey has been far more than coursework and deadlines. It has been years of intensive field work where theory met reality in complex communities and challenging environments. It has been rigorous research where you pursue questions that matter, questions about justice, equity, policy, practice, and the lived experience of those who often push to margin. Your scholarship does not sit on the shelf. It informs practice, empowers communities, and influences systems. This is the legacy of the doctorate in social work. And we cannot ignore the struggles that define the cohort path, your path. You balance careers, families, and service to your community, all while navigating many professional demands. Your personal sacrifices, the relentless pace of doctorate studies. You supported one another through the night by writing sessions, proposal revisions, field hours, telephone, TikTok when you had the time, all those things. And dealing with the data challenges of research and moments when the end seems so far away that you wanted to give up. Your cohort surfaced. But you persisted. You showed up for each other, and that is the heart of social work. To the families, friends, and mentors who stood beside our graduates, thank you. Your encouragement, patience, and belief made this achievement possible. Today is your celebration as well. Graduates, as you leave this ceremony as doctors of social work at Stephen F. Austin State University, know that you carry with you a responsibility and a distinction. You are now scholars, practitioners, and leaders who will shape policy, guide organizations, mentor future social workers, and elevate the voice of those who deserve to be heard. The world needs your courage. It needs your scholarship. It needs your compassion, your willingness to challenge systems that fall short of social justice. Graduates, as you leave the ceremony, I hope you carry with you the pride of this moment, the depth of your learning, and the conviction that your work really matters, that you matter. May you continue to challenge injustices, foster hope, and transform the communities you serve. To the family, friends, mentors, and loved ones who supported our graduates, thank you. Your encouragement made this journey possible. To the faculty, on behalf of all your good work and your commitment, as well as the staff, you made this possible. Congratulations, doctor student. We celebrate you, we honor you, and we cannot wait to see the impact you will make wherever your path leads you. Axum Jacks, and congratulations again to the newest doctorate of our profession that will take us into the future.
Okay, what we will do is we have cake for you. Thank you, Miss Judy, for the cake and the cupcakes and some refreshments. And then Dr. Knapp asked that the students stay behind and the faculty and that we take a beautiful picture of all of us. So please join us at the back for refreshments, and thank you again for being here and sharing in our wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you.